Coach, big numbers rebounding and at the free throw line. How important were those two factors in today's game?
Well, they carried us tonight. Obviously, you don't ever come into the game after finals expecting 100% execution and 100% focus and just energy used and out. You really don't. If you expect that, you're setting yourself up for failure. And I'd like to invite anybody in the room to come in and take a week of tests and do a week of projects and pick up your syllabuses and study and then try to come out and do your job with a lot of focus. It's really, really hard. So I thought our staff was really patient with our kids. We coached them through it when they needed us. And then they didn't need us anymore. I didn't say hardly a word at halftime. They talked to themselves, fixed a lot of problems, and I thought our second half was more like the team that we've been seeing, but I'm certainly not hitting panic mode. I know what they went through last week, and I know how poorly I performed when I was asked to do that, so I'm going to give them a little bit of a break. I thought they played really well from the middle of the second quarter on.
So pretty well account for that first half, both teams with the shooting the way it was or lack thereof.
Yeah, lack thereof. There weren't a lot of turnovers, and I thought as far as quality of shots that we got, I was okay with, and that's why there wasn't much panic. If we'd have been turning it over or taking shots that were out of characteristic, I'd have been a little bit more concerned. But I thought they were the aggressor. I was concerned with that. I was concerned that they came in off of a road trip to Colorado where supposedly the altitude's supposed to zap you, and we were sleeping in our own beds. So we challenged them a little bit with that. I hate to use the word energy. I think it's one of those overused things that coaches say a lot, but probably tonight that was the difference. A little bit more, just a little more try in them from the second quarter on.
That's what I was going to point out, the rebounding. I mean, that's a lot of, we talk about blocking out stuff, but that's a lot of effort, right?
No, we don't teach a whole lot of blocking out. It's go get it these days. Athletes are so good, you can't hardly put your back on them and expect to. But, 4 or 5 of those possessions, we had 3 kids spectating. And they saw it, they knew it. I didn't have to tell them. They'll see it in film again, though, I promise you. Coach Todd will do a great job pointing that out. And once we cleaned that up, I think at one point in time we were down almost 8 or 10 rebounds.
Yeah, like 19 to 11
Yeah.
at the quarter.
Yeah, and and they had 11 offensive.
Yes.
And I think, they ended up with 12 at the end of the quarter. And, when you're missing a lot of shots, both teams, which they were, there's going to be huge rebounding numbers. And I thought we got our share of those after a certain period.